something loose falls off from that fucking train trestle and it hits me in the head, I'll stay afloat. But I can't say that this vest will save me because I might be floating face down instead of face up. Remember, this vest isn't meant to, it's not a normal Coast Guard style life jacket that I'm wearing. I can get under this thing. Way before it touches down. Hey, pretty good. How about you?
Good.
Beautiful day out. Yeah, this boat's actually a pretty nice cruiser. Even in, you know, calm stuff, I can actually get a good pace going. And it's not too bad as far as tiring. Yeah, you'll see a lot of kayakers going past, but you'll notice the different types of kayaks people are on out here. There's actually a nice stiff wind today out here. At some point you should see more people down here. I can't imagine July 4th it's going to stay this empty. I mean, I thought I would see... In the summer they got these little boats. They're like paddle wheel boats. They have the big wheels on the back. And they're basically like floating bars, little tiki type bars. And you'll see those going down the river. I'm actually coming up to where the Good Time 2 and Nautical Queen and all that stuff is. We're going to be passing up on that within the next minute or two. I like some of these bridges. I'll be getting to go underneath that double-decker bridge. I remember when I was a little kid, when my mom was still married to my stepdad and everything. He worked for LTV Steel, the old J&L. And they had a tour of this double-decker bridge and what it looked like. It's all closed off now, but it was pretty neat. Now I would imagine there's probably a lot of homeless people living under there and just trying to survive. I'm passing the lake house and the East Bank right now. A place called the Music Box. The kayaks you see these people on are actually perfect for like people just trying to relax. Yeah, I always say it isn't much to look at down here when you're in a Cuyahoga, but I guess the flats are pretty interesting. I would just like to see it when it's banging. I remember when I was a kid, it was just always busy around here. Now it's like, what the hell? Right over there is the Odeon. That place has been around since forever. The Rock Bar. Something called Further. We're over by the Lady Caroline now. So it's not the Good Time 2 or the other one, but they have several of them on this lake that operate. They basically do a river tour. Looks like here comes one of the Coast Guard boats I was talking about, expecting to see. Those fishing boats like that one next to me are so cool, the way they sit so low. That thing's almost as low as this kayak is to the water. I don't imagine those would be too great on the lake though, if the lake got a little choppy. But yeah, I'm next to the Lady Caroline over by Jacob's Pavilion. Mr. Coast Guard guy coming up to my left. Dude, those Coast Guard fucking boats, those things are fast. Dude, those Honda motors or whatever, I think they're Honda motors that they have, those outboards. And those things can float. No, it says lifeguard, not Coast Guard, so maybe it's not the Coast Guard. You too. Oh, it's wonderful out. I like the boating community. Most people are pretty friendly. I mean, you can see, according to, you know, my one video from the other year, I had that little argument with that older guy. So people could get cranky out here, but sometimes it gets congested on the river, and that's what it is. That day that I had a little argument with that old guy on the sailboat, that's all that was he was just frustrated about having to wait on that bridge being done. And I was doing the right thing, trying to stay clear of him. I had no idea what he was doing. So he was just frustrated from the day. But I felt bad for it. Sometimes I'm a little too nice. And other times I'm a mean motherfucker. Oh man. I can do some rough shit to people if they push me. I got a weird mind like that. For those of you who know me from home and school and everything, you want to know how weird my mind is? Just ask my buddy Stuart Peoples. Ask him, how does Adam's brain work? He would be like, yeah, he's a nice guy, but man, he could think of some fucked up shit. Yeah, I'm different. But, oh man, what a wonderful day. I don't know what this place is called, but they obviously have some kind of concerts here. Like I said, I should know downtown Cleveland better than I do. But yeah, I came past here the one year they were setting up for some kind of band concert. But yeah, it's got this pavilion looking thing. It's not real big though. The one thing these kayaks like this one have over me is he can sit in comfort. Yeah. I can't in this thing, but you got that backrest.
I was always in the water.
Yeah.
What's that called?
It's an Impex Outer Island. It's a expedition kayak. It's meant for long distance types hauls. They're used mostly on the ocean, but it's great for Lake Erie when it gets rough because this will cut right through those waves. So this boat can handle more than I can. It's scary what this boat can actually do.
Yeah, it's nice.
Well, I got to use too. I came across some doctor guy was into mountain biking, and he had to pick one hobby over the other. And his wife liked to mountain bike, so guess what won? So I ended up getting this boat. It's a couple $1,000 boat. It's fiberglass. I got it for $1,000.
For that's a steal.
Yeah, and on top of that, the guy gave me a $700 hand-carved paddle with it. So yeah, I made out like a fat rat.
Oh man.
But man, it's so gorgeous out today.
It is.
Where's everybody at though? I can't get used to Cleveland being so dead.
I know, I don't know. Well, maybe I guess, I'm not sure. I like it less craziness though, so that's...
Yeah, it's nice when you don't have the jet skiers floating around.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, take care. Enjoy your time. There's so many different bells and whistles on this river. They have a lot of new apartment living down here. I'm assuming that's what some of this stuff is. Oh, when I first got here, there was a police officer watching me. Now, you got to understand, you guys all know I carry, so I have my Glock with me because it fits in this pocket.